Hey guys, happy Monday morning. My goodness, we are just after, if you're in the US, we're just after the Thanksgiving holiday here. And hope all of you in the United States had an opportunity to be able to stop and pause and just celebrate and really show a full weekend of just nothing but gratitude. Hope you have an opportunity to do that. Hey, guess what? You can continue that. We can keep that kind of spirit of gratitude going. And we've even got Christmas lights. They're coming. So we've got the Business on Purpose headquarters starting to get decorated here, and we're pretty excited about that here on a Monday morning, getting started this week. And what I wanted to kick the week off with is I know a lot of you out there are trying to lead families right now, and you're in the midst of work. And you might be thinking, well, Scott, I thought you were Business on Purpose, you're a business coach, and that sort of thing. You know, one of the biggest myths that I found when talking to small business owners on the Business on Purpose podcast, one question that we would ask every single small business owner that came on was this one question: what's the greatest myth you see in business today? And so they would usually answer that question with something like this: the greatest myth you see in business today is it's just business, or something like that, to where it not kind of negates this merge that business and life intersect. Well, the reality is that business and life do intersect. In fact, I didn't realize that real well until I started going to Nigeria. And some of our closest friends are Muslim background kind of folks. They're still living in kind of the cultural area of Islam. And one of the things that they taught us was that as a Muslim, they believe that life and business and family and everything all intersects. And I really started to see that pretty impactfully as time went on. And so as the year has progressed, we're getting to the end of the year, and I realize a lot of us who are leading families are sitting back and we're looking at life going, am I doing good enough? Am I doing all of this right? We've got a 15, 13, and 11-year-old. A lot of you have kids. You're married, and so you're looking at your spouses, you're looking at your kids, and you're going, am I doing this right? Am I doing this the right way? Well, I want to encourage you. Number one, I want to tell you that if you raise a child in the way that it should go, there's a guarantee that they will not grow far from it when they grow up, all right? There's also a guarantee in the Old Testament in the Bible, talking about the idea of investing in our kids, and say that there will always be a return on that investment. Now, we're not sure what that return is going to look like, but there will be a return on that investment. And so one of the things that we've done around here, in fact, we built this about a year ago. It's about a year and a half ago. I was working with a client. We help clients actually articulate their vision story. And as we were working with this client kind of looked back at me once we had done all this work and said, wait a second, I've spent all this time on my business vision. Why can't I do this for my family? Or why shouldn't I do this for my family? And I looked back at him and said, well, you should. And so we went to work and created the How to Create a Family Vision online course, because we wanted to be able to help families, folks just like you who are trying to lead families, be able to articulate some level of vision for their family. And so we've done that for our family. We actually have a mission statement. Our mission statement, what drives us out of bed every morning, is to be a gospel-motivated light through adventure, creativity, and time around the table. And it doesn't matter where the table is. Last night, our table was actually here at home, but we got food from a local Puerto Rican Latin kind of food place down the road. It's out in the middle of nowhere called La Cabana. And so we had pork, chicken, rice, and beans last night around our table. But tonight, the dinner table is going to look very different, because we got kids going everywhere. And so our dinner table tonight might be the center console of one of our vehicles as we're driving down the road. But we want to be a gospel-motivated light through adventure, creativity, and time around the table. So my question for you is, what drives you and your family out of bed every morning? Have you articulated a snapshot for what that looks like? And so I thought I would actually literally give you a visual of our vision, our family vision. So let me turn this around. This is out of part of some of what we built. So you can see our family vision in bullet points right here. And so what we've written down, our kids' names and what we hope for them, what we want them to be, and what we think it might look like when they grow up. Does that mean that they're going to follow that track as like a prescription every day? No, of course not. But it's just the best that Ashley and I can be able to look at and to tell that we've been able to look in our own kids' lives, their personalities, their interests, things that they enjoy, and be able to look at that and call that out in them and say, hey, you know, down the road, X number of years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years down the road. The other thing that this did for us in going through the exercise of actually articulating our vision, you talk about a sobering exercise. my goodness, do you realize that by the time this vision is up, in the time that we've allotted for this vision just in the next few years, that one of our children might be married with kids? That's sobering. That'll wake you up on a Monday morning. And so we went to work putting this thing together so that we could articulate our family vision. And then we realized, wow, we could help other families articulate their family vision. So we started having other families in our small group, our house church, start putting this together. In fact, we had them send in selfies, pretty cool little selfies of them actually doing and working on their family vision. And so when these selfies started coming in, and more importantly, when the vision stories started coming in from these families, we thought, oh my goodness, this is really clarifying. And I was just at an event a couple of weekends ago with our Iron Sharpens Iron mastermind group up outside of Nashville, Tennessee, with Aaron Walker. And one of the guys who I totally forgot had purchased the How to Create a Family Vision online course. I was kind of telling the group about where we're at as a business and some of the things we're struggling with, and some of the things we're working through, things that are going great, etc. And he responded back to me in front of the whole group, and he said, Scott, you may not know this, but we actually got your Create a Family Vision course, and it has changed the trajectory of our family. And I thought, oh my God, it lit me up. It shocked me. And so I thought, you know what, today's Cyber Monday. And Cyber Monday is all about going online and finding the best deals. And I thought, you know what, we've got a product. Why don't we jump in the mix, and why don't we try to blow people's minds away with something that's actually going to last? You can go out there and buy a bicycle. You can go out there and buy some sort of Bluetooth headset. But you know what? That thing's going to rust and it'll be gone in 6 months, 12 months. Why don't you buy something that's going to genuinely invest in your family? So here's what we've done. We actually created the How to Create a Family Vision online course. It's a $197 course, but it's Cyber Monday. And so we thought we would have some fun with this. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to createafamilyvision.com. If you want to discover how to invest in your family, to create a vision story for your family, a mission statement for your family like we have for ours, and a set of unique core values for your family like we have, then I want you to go to createafamilyvision.com. Here's what you're going to see when you go there. Turn this around. You're going to see this website, and look what we put right there at the top. $39 Cyber Monday special, today only. We've got the counter up there, ready to rock and roll. And when you click on that, what it's going to do is take you to this page here. And all you got to do is click Invest in Your Family. You can pay $197 if you want. Go ahead, be my guest. Or you can just click that there. $39, one day only. It's going to be gone tomorrow at 9 a.m. And it'll take you in here. Let me show you what the course is, all right? So this is the How to Create a Family Vision online course. And it's going to walk you through all these modules right here. So you've got, why do we need to do this? And that's kind of answering that question of what's the purpose in this? Talking about stopping the voices in your heads, getting personal, the need for wisdom in your family. The questions you need to start answering. Man, once you get to episode 5, that's where it really starts to get real. And then how do we use our answers in moving forward? How do we make a memorable mission statement? All those things you can go through right there in How to Create a Family Vision online course. And for today, for Cyber Monday special, it's $39. This is only $197, and it is well worth every penny of $197. But my goodness, we can get that for you for $39 today. John, you wrote on here, it all goes together. Hard to be a good business. Yes, absolutely. So, John, go ahead and dive on in, man. It's going to be great. Here's the biggest thing, though, with the How to Create a Family Vision. It's not the ideas. You know, we could take you through all of this stuff. We could take you through all this curriculum right here on this side and build all this stuff out for you. But guys, at the end of the day, if you don't pull through, if you don't implement, it's not going to be worth anything. So I really want to encourage you not only to go get the How to Create a Family Vision online course. Again, it's $39, ridiculous. Make sure you guys share this. Hey, by the way, Raz, John, Richard, Kevin, Ben, John, Neil, all you guys, go share this thing, man. Let other people know. Have some fun on Cyber Monday. You know what? You can go buy a bunch of junk if you want to on Cyber Monday, or you can buy something that's really, genuinely going to invest in the life of your family today, but it's also going to invest in the life of your family a decade from now. I actually heard a pastor, his name's Ray Ortland out of Nashville. He was talking, this was a few months ago, and he talked about the reality of what life was going to look like merely in one generation from he and his wife's time. And he kind of worked out the math. And he realized, wait a second, all right, so let's take my family, for instance. If there are Ashley and I today, and we've got 3 kids, so that makes 5 of us, just in this family right here. So this makes 5 of us. Now, if our 3 kids have an average of 3 kids, that's going to make 9. That's going to make 9 kids plus the 3 adults. So now we're up to 12 plus the 2 of us. So literally in one generation, we're going to go from 5 of us to 12 of us. So it's more than double growth. So this is where it starts to get exponential. Now, if you go one more generation, you can do the math. I'm not very good at math, but if each one of those kids has 3 kids, oh my goodness, it just exploded in 2 generations. So the question is, do you want to leave the investment in your kids, the investment in your family, up to kind of chance and to the culture? You know, people say all the time, if you don't lead your kids, then the culture will. And it's true. The culture will lead your kids if you let the culture, or you can invest in your kids and you be the driving factor behind this whole thing and lead them through culture. Allow them to see culture. Man, we don't shelter our kids from culture. We let them see culture. We talk about the hottest tunes that are going on this year. I know the hottest tunes. Lucas Graham's 7 Year, 21 Pilots, Stressed Out. I know those tunes, man. I know the lyrics of those tunes because we don't want to completely shut our kids off from culture. We want to invest in our kids through the culture. And so this vision story, creating our vision story as a family, is one of the most powerful ways that we've got to be able to do that. And so it's Monday morning. We're feeling amped up. We've got our Christmas lights ready for Christmas. We had a great Thanksgiving. And you know what? At the end of the day, we want to compete with Target and all those places that are selling stuff that's just going to rot and go out of date here in about 12 months. And we want you to dive in and invest in something on Cyber Monday that's going to last. All right, so one quick reminder. It's $39 access on Cyber Monday today only. Click here. You get the full version of the How to Create a Family Vision online course. And when you get in there, it's going to be right there. And all you'll have to do, once you purchase it, set a date, get your family around the table. Here's the only thing that I ask you to do with this deal. All right, there's one catch. I want you to take a selfie of you and your family. I want you to take a selfie, and I want you to send me the selfie of you and your family. Let me see if I can bring a couple up here. A couple of selfies. So Raz, I see you in there. The hottest tunes. Come on now, dog. Hey, I'll get you this afternoon on the Mastermind, Raz. Neil, you said thanks for what you do. Great insight. Absolutely, Neil. Hop on there and get it. It's going to be powerful. In fact, you better send me a selfie once you're done with it. So let me see if I can find some of these family selfies for you that are just a ton of fun. Hang with me. I should have 2 here. Yeah, here we go. Family selfies. All right, so here's one family actually doing their Family Vision online course right there. That's the Dalzell family. Look at their Play-Doh. They've got their colors. They've got everything. So that's most of the family. They got one little girl who probably, Anna Price, should have been too young. Here's the Long family here. They're doing their Family Vision, getting all that down on paper. They even got the dog here in the Family Vision. So lots of fun that you guys will be able to do. So, all right, one last reminder. We're doing it just for today, Cyber Monday. We're competing with Target and everybody else. You can go buy their junk, or you can spend $39. It's normally $197, all right? And you can get the Family Vision online course. There's the regular price right there, $197. And for today, you can do it for $39. Hey, you can pay the $197 if you be my guest. You can buy my kids Christmas gifts if you want to do that. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So, hey, one last time, because I know some of you are coming on right now. If you want to invest in the life of your family, go to the createafamilyvision.com. Createafamilyvision.com. Our full, complete 11-module course is normally $197, and we are giving it away today, $39. It's going to end tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time here in the United States. You can get this from anywhere around the world. If you want to invest in your family, you want a vision story for your family, a mission statement, and a unique core value set, follow the guys that have already done this, that have invested in their family. In fact, follow ancient wisdom. This has been going on since the history of time, particularly back in Deuteronomy. Go read that, Deuteronomy 6, and you'll see where Jewish families were investing in their families. All right, guys, have a great Monday. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas to you coming up with our Christmas lights. We'll have some more for you in the next few weeks. But today we're going to have some fun with Cyber Monday, $39. Createafamilyvision.com and go change the trajectory of your family. All right, guys, thanks for hopping on. Talk to you soon.